When we think of the word equilibrium, we tend to think of the word balance. Equilibrium, like the concept of balance, can be achieved in different ways. When the rate of the forward reaction is equivalent to the rate of the reverse reaction, the composition of the reaction mixture remains constant. This is called chemical equilibrium state. Pretty simple, isn't it? In the equilibrium state, there are two possibilities: static equilibrium or dynamic equilibrium. Let's discuss each of them separately. Static equilibrium is a situation where the reaction ceases to proceed. This is usually found in physical phenomenon. An example would be a building's ability to stay upright. This is only because all of the forces acting on the building are balanced. Dynamic equilibrium, on the other hand, is a situation where the reaction does not stop. Instead, the rates of the forward and reverse reactions become equal. Another point to remember is that in reversible reactions, dynamic equilibrium takes place before the reaction is completed. Here is a graphic representation of this concept. Initially, we see the rate of forward reaction is fast and the rate of reverse reaction is essentially negligible. This is because at this point, the concentration of the reactants is much higher than that of the products. Over time, the forward reaction begins to slow down and the reverse reaction speeds up. This happens because most of the reactant has now transformed into a product. Since the product is now at a higher concentration, so the product begins to change back into the reactant at an increasing rate. Eventually, both the forward and the reverse reaction are taking place at the same rate. This is called dynamic equilibrium state or chemical equilibrium state. Once in this state, the concentration of the products and the reactants is constant.